Nobody wins when the family feels.
I don't see nobody outside. Pussy boy, you don't get no rep out doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the. Shout out to Six, you know we the latest. You talking about ops, but bitch, I'm the biggest. I got the key, I got the ticket. Let's talk about ops.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Julio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man.
At this point, around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene.
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Nah, wait, that boy, listen, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that nigga making people mama cry. So shit, it's some people relieved.
At this point, fam, we all know this will come with it. When you got a career and your most known songs is dissing other people and they dead, attempts gonna be on your life. And it shows in this story we about to do today. But it seemed this last attempt caught up with him. And it's unfortunate because he didn't survive. But this a man had multiple attempts. Broad daylight, at night, in front of his peoples, by himself. At this point, I didn't know who he can trust prior to losing his life. And on top of everything, this is a man that loses his life on his birthday, celebrating. But why having so many ops and still going to social media to post your location, which we'll later share? I don't know if that was a smart idea. But nonetheless, we're going to pay our respects. Talk about the situation at hand. Talk about who this young man is, some of his public beef, and how he lost his life. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no aim. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Charles Jones. June 21st, 2024, he turns 26 years old. His rap stage name is Julio Foolio. From Jacksonville, Florida, he grew up and was raised in a neighborhood of an apartment complex called Hilltop Village, also known as the Six. His most noticeable songs was tracks released 2 years ago, and they both was disses. One was a track titled When I See You, with over 45 million views and counting. He shot this video at a gravesite while marking 3 men who lost their life that was close associates to the rising rap star, Young and Ace, from Florida as well.
Doing drive-bys. Ace from the west, how he clicked up with the east side. He ain't been the same since he seen them other 3 die.
He also dropped a track titled List of Dead Ops with a little under 20 million views and counting. And fam, I don't know if this was exaggeration or not, but this man listed over 50 names in this one video.
Hot shit in they life. Lil' Sugar died on the bike. On cloud used to be home, but I'm still smoking no mic.
Fam, can you imagine having that many quote-unquote ops and still trying to be a public figure? None of it makes sense. But he had attempts on his life during that time as well. I mean, just late last year in October 2023, he was shot in his foot on the 3100 block of 18th Street West in Jacksonville, Florida. It was a residential neighborhood, less than a mile from a school. The car he was driving was a black Dodge Challenger. It was riddled with bullets. His mom went to Foolio Instagram account with the quote, "Keep Foolio my son in y'all prayers." He was shot.
Around 7 a.m., officers responded to the 3100 block of West 16th Street about a person shot. An adult male in his mid-20s transported himself to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The victim sustained a single gunshot wound to the foot. Our initial investigation has determined that the victim was shot while operating a vehicle. He was the only occupant of the vehicle. It appears that the suspect or suspects were waiting for the victim and ambushed him. During the shooting, an occupied house was struck. An adult female suffered a minor injury. She was not struck by gunfire. There's currently no description of the suspect or suspects. Violent crime detectives were on scene canvassing for witnesses and video surveillance. It is an ongoing investigation. We do ask anybody in the community to come forward with any information about this incident. Contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at 904-630-0500 or via email at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org. or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-866-845-TIPS. Any questions?
Yeah, we're hearing about, were there any specific vehicles involved in this incident, vehicle descriptions?
The victim was operating a black vehicle, a black sedan.
But he was a target again in 2021, November 8th. He was getting out of his vehicle on the 2000 block of Ernest Street in Riverside. But he made the news for shooting back, and he managed to escape. Shortly after, he went to his live on Instagram and said the following: "I shot back in self-defense. My gun is registered. And if I did something illegal, the police would have put me in jail. A nigga did miss 100 shots though. They must have thought I was lacking for sure." But it seemed like, at that point, his fans always known him for going on live after he was shot at or even shot, because he did the same thing just a year prior to that situation in July. This time, the shooting happened in Houston, and after getting shot, allegedly in his buttocks, he went to Instagram Live and said the following.
Nigga, I know niggas mad I ain't dead, ain't it? Niggas mad I ain't dead on gay. What you talking about, niggas? Yeah.
Now at that point in 2023, Julio Foolio had 3, which was public, attempts on his life, with him being touched twice. Fast forward to 2024, he get another attempt on his life. But before we disclose those details, let's listen to what he had to say in one of his recent interviews about him being shot on the No Jumper podcast.
Sitting in my car for like 2 seconds, I'm like, damn, what gas station I'm finna go to? Cause you can't just go there in a gas station, my shit. So I'm trying to pick like the safest one, even though ain't none of that safe. So I pick the gas station, I pull out, I see a car, but I'm like, I ain't really thinking too much of it. But when I'm backing out, that zoom like behind me, it stopped. I'm like, what the f-? So I hit the brakes. I'm like, that. So I'm finna let that bitch get in front of me. I ain't finna let them get behind me. So that hop in front of me and we get to the next stop sign. That busted left, hop out, go to blowing that down. And like the car went dry, so that stopped. I'm like, damn, I'm dead. And that bitch on the drive, I hit the gas, smashed the gas to the next start sign, bust the right, and that bitch went dry no more. I hopped out. I jumped behind like I don't know if it was a van or a truck, hopped behind they shit. I was just laying there for like 10 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm shot. So I get up, I'm like, I can't walk or nothing. I'm knowing my foot f***ed up. I knock on the people's door house, I'm like, I'm shot. Like, I'm bamming on that bit like I'm shot. Y'all open the bit, I'm hitting the rain camera and all. I'm looking through that bit. I see a he's sitting on the couch. I don't know if he had headphones in or what. I'm bamming on that bit. He ain't paying me no mind. I'm like, what the f-? So I hop back to the car and then I just drive to the hospital, hit 100, bro.
Now, as mentioned earlier in the video, Julio Foolio turned 26 years old in June of 2024. He decided to throw a pool party and went to his Instagram to show the location. But as the day went on, according to his Instagram post, you can tell he switched locations to a Holiday Inn, having one post quote that the police had kicked him out. Check it.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got added to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Hold on.
You're supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take their shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time with double lit. Oh God, yeah. We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming like a spell. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere.
Now, hours after that post, Julio Foolio girlfriend went to Instagram and said the following: "Y'all took my boyfriend from me. I hate y'all. I won't be the only one crying. But then the Florida rapper also tagged Julio Foolio and said rest in power. Shortly after, a clip from a Holiday Inn parking lot had surfaced on social media. And then it was confirmed that at around 4:30 in the morning in Tampa Bay, Florida, at this point in Sunday, in the Holiday Inn parking lot in Tampa North, police found 4 people being shot, one losing their life thus far, with their victim being identified as 26-year-old Julio Foolio, apparently losing his life while he celebrated his birthday.
10 Tampa Bay, we are continuing to follow breaking news out of Tampa. We've been following this all morning now. A massive police presence at the Holiday Inn just off Fowler Avenue. This is all near USF. We are just now getting the latest details about what happened there overnight. Tampa police giving us an update. Let's get right out live to 10 Tampa Bay's Nick Valtoro for the latest from that public information officer. Nick, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Jenny, good morning. And what we know is that there were 4 people shot. 1 person was killed. It happened right here in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn. It's just right across the street from the University of South Florida campus. I'm here with Janae Lewis, Public Information Officer from the Tampa Police Department. Just tell us a little bit right now about where this investigation stands.
Sure. So, you can see officers are still here. There are a lot of officers at this point. We are reviewing video that's available. We're trying to interview people that were out here to figure out exactly what led up to that shooting and the cars being shot at here in this parking lot.
And it all happened right here in this parking lot outside, not inside the hotel.
That's correct, not inside. At this point, again, it's early in the investigation, but it appears that as the car was pulling into the lot here, they were shot at.
So there were 4 people involved in the shooting. 3 people are in the hospital right now as things stand. 1 person deceased.
Yes. So at this point, 3 people are in the hospital. We're working to get the best update on their condition. 1 person was pronounced deceased.
And for the hotel guests here, how is that working out for them? Have they had to be evacuated? What's the situation here for guests staying at the hotel?
As far as my understanding, that hasn't happened, but we do have officers here. Understandably, people have questions about what's going on, where they can go. So our officers are here taking them and escorting them wherever they need to go, whether that's people needing to get in to check in, people needing to check out, or just wanting to know what's going on. Again, it's isolated to this parking lot area. Did not happen inside of the hotel, but we're working to just make sure guests are informed.
And forensic units have been here. There's a huge police presence here. How can the people help?
The biggest thing, we say it all the time, but it's really true. If you see something, say something. So if you were out here, if you were in the area, if you were driving, if you heard something, please let us know. Any little piece of detail, if you took any pictures or have any video or heard people talking or exchanging words, all of that is critical to helping us identify and locate the person responsible for this incident this morning.
Because you're still looking for more people that were responsible or involved in this incident.
That is correct. We are reviewing the video with hopes of getting a suspect description and finding out who is responsible.
And as far as the people in the hospital, do we know what their condition is?
We're working to get an update. The last update that I had is that they are expected to survive their injuries, but hopefully soon I'll have a better update on their condition.
Now, as we wrap this video up, we want to say 11 prayers to the families and the victims that we talked about in this video. It's an unfortunate situation, but like they say, fam, you pour gas on fire, what it's going to do? Dissing people that's dead, what that's going to do? This is a true result. This was the story of a Florida rapper who had 4 attempts on his life in the past 4 years. And that's just what's public. Having that 4th attempt be a fatal attempt while celebrating his birthday. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.